Today's airgunning video is brought to you from the studio of Papa T Adventures. We hope you enjoy. Hey family, welcome back to Papa T Adventures. Today we're going to take a look at several options in the realm of targets, mostly for BB, but we'll even play a little bit with some low-powered multi-pump pellet rifles. We'll pull out the Legacy 1000 and the 880, put some 177 pellets through it, and see how they do with some of the options. So up here I have the standard for blinking, the can cutting, shooting up a can. Got to take out those ferrule cans. When I first got the pistols, this is what I came up with as an option for a indoor trap to use. So you see, convenient in that it makes use, or can take more or less an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper that's on this nice styrofoam backer that's cut to fit. And inside, we've just got some packing material to help insulate and keep shots from going out the back. And thus far, if I remember correctly, these were actually from shooting the front, but maybe they were ones that went out the back. I'm afraid I've slept since then. But this target used a little bit. It's in a little use. Convenient, set it up just like that. Perfect for the pistol because it doesn't ricochet off. Soft enough for the BB to go through, and then it's got inside to take the blow. We're going to try it with the 840 and the Red Ryder Millennium Edition as well today. And after we play with some of these targets, in a future video, maybe we'll take a look. We'll pick one or two of these, and we'll go through a whole gamut of guns. Maybe do a daisy off, go through the whole series of daisy rifles, see who shoots it better for all my daisy rifles. So this is the first homemade target I made. If you watched any of my recent videos, you probably saw about the looking for a magic target, messing with, and this time we've got a brand new egg carton ready, but we messed with egg cartons to see whether or not they were self-healing. Put a piece of paper on the front. Paper is convenient and that relatively cheap, relatively quick and easy to replace. A little bit of tape. Whether or not we can just use egg cartons. And you remember we didn't really have anything behind there. There's a little bit of paper and then just the box. We did have some shots that went out, even the back of the box. But we'll play with that again today. Like I said, fresh target ready. Again, you know, that standard can life. They've even done some of those 10 cans in 60 seconds challenge, things like that. I've used Pringle cans before as an alternative, usually like this. I think today we're going to try shooting, see if we can get through it here. See if it'll contain what it does. Just a little experimentation. Recently saw something, I don't remember who it is, maybe Umarex. Somebody has a kit that includes a gel target. So the BB's hit and then they'll stick theoretically, but it's got a catch at the bottom. So a nice little option. Made me remember that I had this. It's technically for airsoft, not for BBs. Is a U.S. Marines themed airsoft. I don't remember what I did with the airsoft pistols anymore. I've had this target for probably close to 10 years now, but we're going to try it out. Full disclosure, I have shot it a couple times with the DX17 pistol. It did not blow out that, but we're going to try the rifle with it as well. The Red Ryder and the 840. So when we get there, we'll drop this can. We can hang this up here. We also, when we want a little more noise, can always shoot the gong. BBs aren't going to upset that. Now for something a little different. Took a French roast, just an empty coffee can. Put a towel. We have a couple of towels, not very useful. They are terrible at drying anything, aka they repel water rather than absorb it. So put it in here just as something to absorb. We'll at least shoot BBs at that today. Maybe even we'll try out pellets. And then I've just got this styrofoam. I'm not sure what this came from. I've got a couple of these. They were packing for something. Just use that as a cover. My little sticker targets that I made. We'll shoot at that. At least with BBs. Like I said, we may also try pellets. See how that does. And then another option. Convenient. Won't get you in trouble with the spouse for taking towels. Again, coffee can. This time filled with sawdust from a wood shop. So it should be pretty good for taking all of the impact out. We'll definitely try this with the pellets today. We'll probably end up switching to this front when we do it. Or we may just try the plastic lid. We'll see. So, I think we'll start off with the cans first. You know, the standard go-to with a little twist. We'll try those out. Then we'll move on from there. So it's storming out today. That's why we have the opportunity to do this. We're out in our 5-yard/5 meter range. Start off with the DX17. See if we can't hit something today with it. Obviously, we get a little ricochet off. There's ricochet potential, so make sure that you're wearing safety glasses. You don't want to shoot your eye out, kid. Try for the hanging can. Hey, there we go. We managed to hit that can. Now we're going to try for our on its side a Pringles can. And I don't think we hit that. But we all know how I am with this pistol. Let's go ahead and look. I don't see any markings. I suspect we hit a little high. Obviously didn't hit this can either when we shot. Did manage to hit this one. The X17 doesn't penetrate cans. It ricochets. I'm sure you guys potentially heard those ricochets as they happen. All right, let's try the 840 now. I've really come to love this single pump rifle. Start with Dr. Pepper can hanging. Solid hit. Also looks like it only did a denting. Now the Canada Dry. Hit that one. And our Pringles can. There's a new one. Standing the can up instead of laying it down. Talk about trick shots. See how we hit on these. 840 hit there. See if we can't pop this out again. Maybe turn it. Give a new side-ish. Definitely hit that Canada Dry. Blew out the back side. And almost perfect dead center. We didn't go through the back. Not too bad. And BB's still hanging out in there. We'll go ahead and leave it in there for now. Try the Daisy Red Ryder. And this is starting with the Dr. Pepper can up top. Well, came a little shy on that one. Canada Dry. Solid hit there. And now the Pringles can. Oh, was a nothing shot. Got the Pringles can. Let's try that Dr. Pepper can again. There we go. Got it inside. The only one to actually go inside of these today. Or at least for our hanging can, right? Alright, that was fun. We went through the different options just to see how they did. There's that was our original hole from the other one, I believe. So that's from the Red Ryder. Red Ryder blew out a chunk on the can for us. Again, managed to not go out the backside, so not too bad for containing. Of course, the lids aren't going to last. And we even managed to get a BB inside our Dr. Pepper can. Alright, we'll put those down now. Let's go ahead and hang what's supposed to be an airsoft target. And I did have issue with they didn't stick when I did this before. But we'll go through same order of guns, starting with the DX-17. You guys will be able to see better than me. But I think it held for a moment there. The 840. Quite the crackle of thunder there. Got to watch that one roll away. Last but not least, the Red Ryder. So both the rifles obviously just ricocheted off. Got my ricochet from the Red Ryder. Good news is it didn't puncture. So again, you could probably put a sticker or a piece of paper on there. At least then you'd see the holes. Otherwise, it's just something to shoot at and know that it's gonna. Well, we saw it still ricocheted, which is one of those things we want to avoid, especially if we're doing in the house. So none of these options so far. All right, the can's been good for in the house, except it's a little small. So if you're not very precise, not the best option. Let's go ahead and swap to our original target. That first target I ever made for a home trap. We're going to shoot this. Remember, we only have the 2 holes out the back side, so if we get any new holes, we'll know that we had too much power. We'll aim at that center target. Again, same order, and still BB only for this. Starting with the DX17. Now the 840. I think we hit high with the pistol. All right, 840. And the Red Ryder. We're a little low on the V840. Let's see how the Red Ryder does. And I don't really blame the gun necessarily for where we're hitting. Old Papa T is not the prettiest of aimers. All right. So I think this was the DX17, the 840, and then a little closer with the Red Ryder. You can hear the BBs rolling in there. Now you can't manage to trap them inside the trap. As you see, no new holes out the back. Still don't know that I'd want to use this for pellets. Maybe we'll try one, but this is good for indoor. No ricochet. Takes the shots and absorbs them. Quite nice. All right, this time we'll branch out a little. We'll go through the 3 BB guns first. Then we'll continue in the Daisy line, do the 880. And then we'll finish off with that Crosman Legacy Anniversary Edition. Both of those with pellets. First, the DX17. Well, I think that we shot high and went out the back of this for our ricochet. Or it was even higher. You see a little dent there. I'll probably leave it to the previous target for using the DX17 on, just because of my aim. All right, the 840. There we go. And while we cock our Red Ryder, we'll look at that one. It's 840 to the right here. No sign of anything coming out the back. The lid's on there, but didn't even really hear thunk of the metal bottom of the can. Let's try the Red Ryder. So they do hit with some authority. Not super loud. Makes for a nice quiet indoor. If you get long enough, do some 10-meter indoor with the rifle. And either I same hold it. I guess we'll take a look, see how many BBs we can find inside here. Oh, there were two. Well, look at that. We managed to same hole the target this time. Go ahead and put that in there like we've been doing. I don't know where that other, find that other one and take care of it later. Oh, we do have a couple more targets to try though, don't we? And I realized that I forgot something. We forgot to do the egg carton again, but we'll continue with the current target as we are. So I'm only going to do 2 pumps on the 880 and on the Legacy. I don't want to put too much power into them. So the 880 does suffer from the same thing I hate about the Legacy, which is that deep chamber and trying to get a pellet in there. We have a scope on this one. Aiming center mass. And again, that was 2 pumps. So start doing the same with this Legacy as we look to see where we did or didn't hit. Not too bad on sound though. I don't know what you think, family. Thought that was pretty quiet, and looks like we hit down here. Still good enough to go in the can. A little lower than our BBs were hitting. That could just be due to distance. Again, this is only 5 yards. Now the Legacy. You can tell that Legacy hits with some authority. Even just 2 pumps. I'm not sure we stayed inside that time. But we hit our bullseye. Didn't go out the back. Did leave a dent though, it looks like. Let's compare to our other can. Yeah, see, flat. So we went out the back, or we didn't go out the back, sorry. We did dent it though. Nice solid hit. Don't know where our there's our pellet. Still managed to that one managed to retain its shape. We're not going to reuse it, but it managed to retain its shape. I'm not sure what happened to the other pellet. Because I don't see it in the cloth or in the trap. But it'll take a pellet. Alright, family, I think we know that this will do just fine with the BBs. So we're just going to test this with pellets. This time, I think if a can with a towel, then a can packed full of sawdust, definitely. Maybe we're wrong. Let's try pellets. Starting with the 880 again. Oh, loading this one up. Loading the pellets is a chore, family. A chore. If any of you has an 880, has some tips for loading it into that breech, I'd love to hear it. All right. Pop our pellet into the legacy here. Oh, did it there too. Putting it in backwards. Pump as you look. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where we hit. All right, the legacy. Let's see how that did. So, get over here to the left. A little low this time. That's all right. Also managed to make it and leave a dent in our can. Well, let me go ahead and pull my mess for you. You can see we're consistent with the 880. Couldn't find the hole because it was the same hole down low. A little less consistent with the legacy. And then we were a little more off. But maybe not same hole. Down here at the bottom. So, and as you saw, a little bit of a mess, a little bit of concern of coming out. Sawdust definitely messier, probably not ideal in the house, might get in a little trouble. Does stop up to a pellet, which means it'll stop the BB too. Go ahead and put this lid back on. Doing it with the lid might even be a better option. Leave your comments or thoughts on it down in the comments. We got one we missed, so we'll go back to try. Give the let's do 5 shots from the 840 and do 5 shots from the Red Ryder just to see how they do to finish this out and see how many holes we left. And those pellets that we were shooting were the 177 caliber 7.4 grain pointed pellets from Crossman for their anniversary. Alright, again we're going to do 5 shots up top from the 840. 5 yards. This is definitely a louder shot just because it is penetrating. You can hear it penetrating all the way through the egg cartons. Alright, that's 5 from the 840. We'll go ahead and do 5 from our Red Ryder first. And then we'll go look and see how we did. Helps if we get our not a there we go. 1, 2, 3. Don't know if y'all can hear, but the rain started back up. Not just the rumbles of thunder anymore. There we go. 5 shots each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the Red Ryder. It's actually pretty spread. That might have been me. Y'all, that group from the 840 though, it's pretty good. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's get it closer. And we got at least one BB that stayed in. There's our group from the 840. Almost all of them right here in that same hole, and then one down there. And then we got pretty good spread from the Red Ryder, but that might honestly have been me not taking my time. Let's take a look inside. One BB towards the top, so that was an 840 BB that stayed in. You can see our holes. But over here, I got some blowout there. And we'll take the paper down. It's a little soft there. You can definitely see the blowout on the top, which we knew. For the spread we were getting down here, it blew through awfully clear on the same spot back here, which is interesting. Let's pull our paper, take a look. So we said that one spot that's hitting that side and pushing through. And we got some damage on there, but overall, considering that's where we put most of our shots, one shot there, most of them up here. Not much marking on the front. Continues to be a magic target, at least on the front. Maybe we need to put a towel inside here. Again, what do you think, family? I think that's all for now. I'm going to take some time and enjoy listening to the rain. Thanks for stopping by Papa T Adventures. I hope this look at targets was good for you. I know, throw everyone off. I did that air ups of the Birchwood Casey targets and I didn't even use them here. And then I've got some 13-inch targets I also didn't use, high visibility targets, other things. Those will come as we go and play downrange, more with pellets and other forms of targets. And we're going to get out the silhouettes soon and shoot those as well. Try them out. Thanks for stopping by Papa T Adventures. We'll catch you next time.